Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be doing a first impressions kind of makeup tutorial / we're just going to be sitting here using the new Wet n Wild Fire and Ice collection. So I think I've decided to do the fire side of the collection today, and then if you guys want, leave me a comment down below and I will do an entirely different kind of first impressions and I guess tutorial using the ice side next time. Because if you guys don't know what this is, it's kind of like the Zodiac collection that Wet n Wild has. And it's fire dragon versus ice dragon. So the fire side's obviously warm and bronzy, and the ice side's very cool toned and icy. So I don't want to use both of them in one look. I'd rather keep it separate. And then if you guys bought this vault like I did, you will have a little video with each side. This, I believe, was $40, and I got mine directly from the Wet n Wild website, but why do I feel like it's on Ulta too? I'm not sure. I'm going to leave it linked down below where you can buy it, but it came in this nice box, and I kind of like how Wet n Wild kind of gives you the option to buy what seems like a PR package. Like, this looks like a nice PR package, and I'm sure for the influencers who are on Wet n Wild PR, I bet it just came in this, maybe? I don't know. But I kind of like how it comes nice and laid out like this. Like, it's just cool. So again, I believe it was like 40 bucks, and on each side you get two pigments, on the side we're going to be using today, we got two pigments, two bronzers, two lip colors, and a palette. And then the side that I'll show you guys next time is two pigments, two highlighters, a palette, and two lips. Okay, I had to spend an inappropriate amount of time like ripping off the tape to get this open, which already irritates me. But this is the limited edition Fit for a Queen palette that comes on the fire side. It is teeny tiny if you guys see the size compared to my hand. Way smaller than I was expecting. And these are the shades that come in the palette though. It is a beautiful, beautiful little warm toned palette. And the cool thing about Wet n Wild is that they stamp right into their products like eyelid, brow bone, crease, and transition shade, which makes it really easy. I don't know if you guys can see those little stamps, and they're stamped in really deep so that hopefully they'll stay there even, you know, through your fallout and kick up. So we've got this, and then we've also got two pigments. Gilded Crown is this gold, and then Fire Rain is kind of like this almost iridescent magenta. I will say it's very cohesive. Like, the color kind of combination here is very cohesive, but it's also redundant, I guess, because you've got a gold and a magenta pigment, but we've also got the same exact colors here in a powder, so it's like... So I'm just starting with the transition shade. It tells me which one to use, so it's really easy. Ooh, there's a lot of pigment. That's nice. Okay. I'm just gonna swipe this all over the crease area. There's a decent amount of fallout, but usually that accompanies shadows that have really nice pigment. This is a really nice transition color for my skin tone because it's hitting me just a little bit darker, so it kind of works out for that perfect transition. But that's obviously not going to be the same for different skin tones. It's got a decent amount of pigment to it. I wouldn't say that it's anything crazy, but it's blending out nice and it looks good. I'm going to take the same exact brush with the crease shade, which is this dark, really, really beautiful cranberry color. I really like this color, so I hope it's nice. As I dip in, it's definitely got less kick up, which could be a good thing. I feel like my hair is very fuzzy. Sorry. I'm just going to start swirling this into the outer V, and it looks really nice. Yay! Oh my gosh, it's so nice. Immediately I can tell. Super beautiful color, and it's going on so soft, and it's blending out so easy. And you guys, there's so much pigment. My gosh, are you kidding me? That came off in 2 seconds, and I tapped off the excess. There was hardly any fallout, and wow, I can't believe that much pigment came off of this brush that quick. Really, really a nice shadow. Holy moly. Wow, you guys, I'm telling you, that crease shade is super nice. Blending out so seamlessly. No issues with blending at all. And it carries so much pigment to it. Wow. That you could really pack on. If you used a more dense brush, you could definitely pack that on and get it a lot deeper. But for this look, I kind of want it to be a little bit more blended. This particular palette wants this gold to be the lid shade. I'm just taking the other side of this Anastasia brush that I'm using, and I'm gonna pat this all over the lid. This seems to have a lot of pigment too, so the shadows are clearly nice shadows. I'm just kind of working its way up into the crease and blending it through down to the inner corner. Wow, I'm very impressed, you guys, and this is a very quick look. Like, this isn't taking me any time at all because the shadows are such good quality. I don't have to waste too much time trying to get a good blend. Really makes this an efficient palette. So what I'm gonna do, because I wanna test out this pigment, I'm gonna take a little bit of this gold because I'm assuming because it's a pigment, it's gonna be a lot more boom, and I'm gonna put this on top of that gold. I kind of wish that when you ordered stuff online, they wouldn't put tape and packaging on it, because it's like, we already bought it, it's not like we're testing it in the store, and it makes it so hard. I hate getting off this stuff. Like, I also already cut my finger. I've got huge band-aids on my finger. I don't know what I did to it. I looked down and there was blood all over the place. I feel like, I'm sure some of you guys can relate that that's happened before to you, where you just all of a sudden look down and there's blood on you and you're like, what did I do? I'm glad that I ordered this. I'm trying to get back into kind of doing like reviews and such. I feel like I lost my makeup vibe a little bit. So let me know if this is something you guys like, because I wasn't necessarily super interested in this collection. I kind of just got it to do videos for you guys. But it makes me feel good, and I'm ending up, like, it's really good, and I'm really glad I got it because, my gosh, my eyes look so good right now. But anyways, let me know if you guys are enjoying, like, my makeup reviews where I just kind of sit down and talk to you. Okay. I bought the new NYX foundation, so that's on the way, so I'm going to be reviewing that. We're just going to have like a 20-minute talk while I try to get this off. So let's take a look. It's got like a nice little cap, actually, it's got like a good quality little hard plastic cap. I like that a lot. Do you see this? So it's got a hard plastic cap that clicks down so that your pigment, oh my god, I'm a mess. So that your pigment won't go everywhere, and I really like that. So I'm gonna tap some of this into the cap, and I'm gonna take it on my brush. Oh yeah, so you guys can see, it's just a little bit more dramatic than the eyeshadow, but it really is the kind of the same vibe. Ooh, really nice and really soft. So if you guys can see the difference between this eye and this eye is basically just kind of pigment and vibrancy. I actually really like it. I really like it. I never use pigments, not for any particular reason, I just don't own any. But it feels super soft on the eye, which I really like. And I really like the packaging a lot, how you can kind of just click that down so you don't have to worry about that pigment getting all over the place. I think this is a beautiful look. I feel like I'm losing a little bit of that cranberry shade as I blend though, so I'm going to go back in with a little bit and just kind of sauce it back up. But honestly, like, this is really beautiful. I think they did a really good job of choosing the colors. Like, this is a beautiful combination. I think it'd be really nice when it comes time for like Christmas and stuff. So the other pigment is like that nice cranberry color. This would be really nice to do like all over the lid with like a dark brown on the outside or something, would be really nice. And take the brow bone color that's in this palette, which looks a little bit peachy, which I'm kind of surprised they put a peachy tone in with all this gold, but maybe they know what they're doing. I don't know. I'm just gonna tap the teeniest, tiniest bit up here because I'm not like a huge brow bone highlight kind of person, and my eyebrows are still also healing from the microblading touch-up, so I'm trying to stay away from them, as you guys can see. My eyebrows are not, like, they just don't like to be microbladed, clearly, because they always, like, they fade so bad in the inside. Hopefully they come back. Hopefully they come back. So next, we've got two bronzers that came on the Fireside, and to be completely honest with you, it kind of bothers me, because why do we need two? This is a limited edition collection, by the way, so make sure that if you guys want any of these products that you snatch them soon, because I don't know if it's the kind of thing where when it sells out, it sells out. So right here we've got Queensland, which is a little bit more warm, and then here we've got You're Dragging Me Down, which looks a little bit more brick. To be honest, I don't know why we have both in here. I mean, I guess maybe it's because I bought the bundle, and this collection is not really, like, I don't know why they offered a bundle if it was going to come with, like, two. It's kind of just unnecessary. I think I'm going to use the one that's more warm toned, which is Queensland, because I already contoured. I think maybe this, you could get away with contouring with it, but I'm going to use this as an actual bronzer. Wet n Wild packaging is a bit cheap, like I wish that it went back all of the way, but there is a cute little dragon stamped on, if you can see. Use a Sigma F25 tapered face brush to apply this. Wet n Wild's face products are usually really nice, so I think we'll like this, hopefully. I need to put mascara on. I keep forgetting because I have lash extensions now, so I don't have to wear mascara, and then I forget about the bottom. Are you guys noticing anything? I feel like I'm not really... I'm not really noticing anything. I have a strong contour on, maybe that's why. I never wear bronzer, so maybe I'm not the best person to be trying a bronzer. You know, I feel like it's warming up my face a little bit. I actually like that I'm not noticing too much because, like I said, I never wear blush or bronzer, so when I do, I feel like I always go overboard and it just looks terrible. But I feel like this is making me look nice and kind of glowy. I like. So there, again, there's not a huge difference between these two shades. It's just like one's a little bit more cool tone and one's a little bit more warm. So I guess if you're looking for something maybe to contour with, I would get You're Dragging Me Down. If you're looking for more of a bronzer, I would get Queensland. But at the same time, they're both pretty dark, kind of rich bronzers, which I like. It works well for me, but if you're super, super pale, there's a potential that it might get a little muddy. I'm gonna go ahead and apply my Amrezy highlighter. I wish they included a highlighter on the Fireside because it would have been really nice to have like a nice golden highlighter. I'm not sure why they don't have that. Now, of course, for this look, I think it would be really pretty to go back in with a combination of this kind of, not magenta, maroon shade and maybe the crease shade and kind of dust out your lower lash line. I think that would be really pretty, but I kind of like the clean look for today. All right, last but not least, for the Fireside, we've got two lip products which both look like metallic liquid lips. So it is the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Metallics. So a long time ago, I actually did a full lip swatch video of the Liquid Catsuit Matte Liquid Lipsticks. They're so good. These ones have just got like a little bit more fiery detailing going on for the limited edition. Again, tons of like plastic packaging. I wish that this was not going on. Okay, so it kind of goes along with the pigment. So we've got a gold, which is called Queen's Blood, and then we have a like maroon that's called Redlings. So that is them. I'm definitely gonna use them as a topper first of all because I'm over it. I'm over trying metallic liquid lipsticks. I really don't like them at all, but I think for a touch in the center, that I can handle. Okay, so I'm gonna start by taking Kylie Cosmetics Leo, which is like a dark, I keep not being able to say this, maroon. My gosh, I don't know what the problem is, but Leo's like a dark maroon. I guess I've never used this one before. I don't even remember getting this. I don't know what's happening. I love Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipsticks. It's like my favorite formula, but I must say Leo is a little bit patchy. So now I have to decide if I want to top it with the maroon or the kind of goldy bronze. I think the gold, maybe both, actually. I might do a little bit of both. Okay. Oh, that is, okay. The maroon one goes so well with Leo. I actually ended up just coating the entire lip in this. That is pretty. Now I might just touch the gold in the center for a little bit of reflect. Alright, you guys, holy crap, this turned out a whole lot better than I expected. I didn't really have any expectations. I kind of just sat down like, okay, I'm going to use this on camera today. Wow, I highly, highly recommend this, and I definitely think that if you like cool tones and warm tones or you're willing to experiment, I would buy the big kit if it's still available for 40 bucks, just because I'm sure you're saving money rather than if you were to buy things separately. I think at least for the Fireside, they did an excellent job of color coordinating. Like, I was able to create a complete full face that looks absolutely bomb using almost all of the products in the Fireside. So, oh, wow. So if the Ice side is as good, I'm not looking too deep into it because I'm going to look at it when I do the kind of dedicated video on it so it can be a nice first impressions. But wow, I highly, highly recommend. The shadows are so nice. And for Wet n Wild, I'm not sure how much this is if you buy it separate, but I'm sure it's really cheap because it's teeny and tiny. And Wet n Wild's usually really cheap anyways. Absolutely worth it with the quality. I'm actually blown away by this. Like, I'm telling you guys, the lipsticks were great quality, the eyeshadows were great quality, the bronzer was very easy to blend, there was absolutely no muddy, no skidding, nothing weird at all. The pigments were super soft and pigmented. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see the ice side, give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below, and let me know if you want to see me do kind of the same thing, but testing out the ice side, which I don't know how I'm gonna like because I'm a warm toned kind of person, but we'll get to that later. Oh my gosh, that hair is bothering me. Alright, you guys, as always, thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for thumbsing up the video and commenting. All of it actually matters. Like, each and every one of you, the little things that you do really do help out the channel, so I really do appreciate it. I will be responding to you guys down below, as always, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.